What's shaking, Chewy Nation? Chewbacca Lemon here, back again, once again, for episode of, something a little different. Now, I'm going to walk through all my team choices, all my player choices on my team, which is a little different than what you are used to on my channel. I do a lot of giveaways, which is awesome, which I'm going to still be doing. But I wanted to make a budget squad, and then I wanted to do some gameplay with it. But what I realized is, as I was talking about my budget squad, the video got kind of lengthy, so I decided to break it up into a discussion and then do the video gameplay on another video. But if you do enjoy this, make sure to hit the like button down below. If you don't, you can hit the dislike button. Just let me know in the comment section down below why. And also, if you do like this video, or if you just want to comment down below with any suggestions on any changes you would do to my lineup, that would be appreciated as well, as I will walk through each of my decisions and see what you think, and we'll see. Hopefully I can learn something, and hopefully you can learn something, and we can all learn something, and that would just be great. So let's go ahead and discuss. Now, I'm going to start with one in the top right corner. You see I did hit the 90 milestone, that marker that I was looking for. I think if my research is correct, if you hit 40, you get a bonus. Like, that helps whatever stat those are in. And then 70, you get an extra boost. And then 90, you get the extra boost. Something like that, I don't know. But, so I tried to hit 90. Now, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I usually don't see anybody actually trying to do that. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see how my team plays with the extra boost that it supposedly gets. So, we'll see how it plays. But I was trying to hit the 90 marker, so, which I didn't originally try doing, but then it kind of worked, so I just kind of went with it. I went with it. So I don't want to talk too much about the offensive line and why I did each of that. I know this video is going to be a little bit lengthy, so if you stick by, I am so appreciative. I want you to know that I appreciate you so much. Even if you stop watching right now, I appreciate you. But I'm so thankful for those that watch this, and any conversation you want to bring up, any things you want to discuss in the comment section. I will definitely be responding to all the comments in this video. Now, I want to start with my center, because this is the only interesting position I have here at offensive line. The rest kind of just are what it is. But at center, I do have Mike Pouncey, 98 impact blocking. So this is a nice choice if you're looking for a budget center. He's a little more expensive than, I think his first name, Mike Morse for the Chiefs. I don't even know if his first name is Mike. I just made that up. But or maybe it is. Maybe, I don't know. But Morse for the Chiefs is a nice choice here for really budget teams. But Mike Pouncey is a really nice choice here with his 98 impact blocking, and he's cheap. You should be able to get him for about 10K. He is an Easter card, not in pack, so sometimes it's harder to find. But if you can find him, I really like Mike Pouncey at the center position. Now, at tight end, Travis Kelce. This is a questionable call, probably. He is a little more expensive. I paid 10K flat for him, so I got him for about what I was trying to spend. But I really like the combination. If you don't run, then this combination is not that important, and I haven't been running actually as much as I want to, but I really like the combination of being able to run block, and he's good at that, and also receive pass catching. So he has that combination that I'm looking for. So I really like that with Travis Kelce. Now, there is some other options that you could invest in. Vance McDonald, tight end for the 49ers. Very good choice with really nice run blocking. I think he's the second best run blocker on the game behind Golden Ticket Gronk. So if you're looking for pure run block, Vance McDonald is your man if you're looking for a budget squad. Now, actually, even if you're not looking for a budget squad, if you just don't want to pay for Golden Ticket Gronk, Vance McDonald is a very good option as a run blocking tight end. Also, other tight ends to bring up that are similar in price, Kobe Fleener, a good receiving tight end. The NFL Movers Kobe Fleener, also a good option, a great option if you're looking for pure receiving. Ladarius Green, 92 overall, 95 speed at tight end is insane. Ladarius Green, is a very good choice as well if you're willing to spend closer to 20K. If you want to save some coins here, if you want to go cheaper, Jordan Cameron, a great option. His newest card out is a great option, and you can get him, I think, for 5K, 6K, very cheap. Jordan Cameron is a nice choice here over Travis Kelce if you're trying to save some coins. Not as run blocking, not as great as run blocking as Kelce, but is a nice choice there at tight end. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the skill positions. Now, Okay, tight end was skilled. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the wide receiver. The wide receivers. AJ Green, another questionable choice. There's a reason why I went AJ Green. I got him for 10K, and I liked that price, so I bought him. And I'm like, you know what, let's try him out. And he's a very nice wide receiver. Now I know he's worth closer to 20K, I think, 15 to 20K, somewhere in that range. So he doesn't really fit what I wanted like as a budget player, but I mean, I got him for 10K, so I don't know if that counts. He's 6'4", he's a big wide receiver, and if you notice from my quarterback and my running back, maybe I'm doing a Cincinnati Bengals thing here, and also my tight end is from the University of Cincinnati, so I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm doing here. I don't know, but I am from Cincinnati, so, well, I live in Cincinnati, so maybe that's something there. I don't know. But AJ Green is the wide receiver, and he is a monster. I love AJ Green there at wide receiver 2. Probably a choice that also makes sense, and I'm thinking about this for my wide receiver 1, not my wide receiver 2, because I'm not a fan of my wide receiver 1, is Anquan Boldin. Probably the best wide receiver for under 10,000 coins. I know that's probably a big statement, but maybe not that big a statement, not really. But Anquan Boldin, he is, again, if you're looking for that combination, again, of run block and receiving, look at that 98 catching traffic, 98 release, 96 catching. And I know there's a player I'm going to talk about that has better stats than that, but with the run blocking, I think this is one of the best complete receivers in the game overall. And not overall because there's a lot of great wide receivers, but he can run block and he can catch the ball, which if you're looking for that, Anquan Boldin, I really want to put in my squad. I was really just trying to keep that 90, above 90, so that's why Cooper is over there at wide receiver 1. Fullback, I can change that because he only gives me +5. He doesn't even have to be in speed run if I want to stay over 90, but Bruce Miller from Ohio State. I don't know why. I think I just had him on my team, and he's my best fullback on my team, so I kept him. But there's definitely some choices I could go with over Bruce Miller, but that's not too exciting. Now, running back, we just talked about wide receivers. Let's just go ahead and finish that out. Amari Cooper, yes. Overused, yes. A beast, yes. Want to be on my team? No, I don't want him on my team, but why do I have him on my team if I don't want him on my team? I guess I like the speed run boost of the style. He is good. I don't actually throw it to him like much at all, though. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan just because he's so overused. It's a really good card, but I'm thinking about obviously switching him out, as you can tell by my tone, and Anquan Boldin is my logical choice there. James Jones, I was talking about Anquan Boldin. Yes, James Jones looks like he has better stats than Anquan Boldin, but he doesn't have the run block that Anquan Boldin has. But if, in all seriousness, James Jones, his overall under 10K again, he might be my second favorite wide receiver under 10K behind Anquan Boldin. As you see, he's just a little bit better than Boldin in the receiving stats there listed. Tyler Lockett at wide receiver 4. He can still he's not in the wide receiver 3, but wide receiver 4, he can still do what I want him to do, and he's also my kick returner and punt returner, which is why he's on my team anyway. Running back, I know I don't have a lot of speed too, so that helps as well. Running back, Giovanni Bernard, yes. I know I have this Bengals theme going, but Giovanni Bernard is the best, and I think I can say this, the best running back under 10,000 coins. And that is pretty cool because I love me some Gio. So Giovanni Bernard, definitely my favorite position probably on the team. Obviously, 99 agility, 99 juke move. Oh, yeah. I think the elusiveness should be a little higher, but I can't even complain. This card is so good. I love Giovanni Bernard. Now, if you're looking for another running back similar in price that you maybe more of a power back, or maybe you want to go a 1-2 combo, Monte Ball makes a lot of sense here, is 94 overall. If you're looking to pay about twice as much, which is still less than 20K, Toby Gerhart, Campus Hero, makes a lot of sense here. And if you want to, say you have 200K to spend, or say you have 500K to spend, or $1 million to spend, whatever you may have to spend, running backs that make a lot of sense here, just based on how much they cost, that are really good, is TJ Yeldon. I know he's 30-some K, but I just want to mention it as he is actually a budget running back, depending on what your budget is. And also Matt Forte, movers, 97 overall. Both great options if your budget's a little bit more than what I was going for. I should mention David Johnson here as well as 91 overall because he's so fast. But as you see, I don't really go to speed too often. But I know a lot of people like David Johnson here, so I should mention that. But it's not my cup of tea. Quarterback here. This is the perhaps the most questionable call on my team. Okay, he gives me speed run, which is what originally I was just looking for a quarterback that gives me speed run, and then I saw Dalton, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting because I have AJ Green, I have Giovanni Bernard, I have Travis Kelce from the University of Cincinnati. Okay, I'm interested, but if you, in all honesty, there's a Matt Ryan Campus Hero card that is better in this card, probably in just about every way, and it's about the same price. So Matt Ryan probably makes a little more sense here, but I like me some Andy Dalton AJ Green combination going, so that's kind of cool. But I understand if you want to go somewhere else here. If you also want to consider Brock Osweiler, that makes a lot of sense. 94 overall. Matt Schaub for really cheap. Really nice quarterback. That's who I had actually before, and then I switched it. Matt Schaub makes a lot of sense here. Quarterback as well. I want to mention one more. Tyrod Taylor is getting pretty cheap, his final edition as well. If you like mobile quarterbacks, which I'm not usually a huge fan of. So I like me some Andy Dalton. I know that's going to be questionable, and if you want to question that in the comment section below, that is completely okay because I understand. Now let's go ahead and talk about the defense. Now the defense here, you know what? Let's just talk about the free safety real quick because let's not even act like that doesn't exist. All right, I got him from doing those challenges. I can't sell him. I can't do anything with him. So I thought it makes sense to be on a budget squad because how much better deal can you get than free? He is free. Actually, in the comment section below, if you've made it this far, tell me what you got for your free player. Because I'm curious. I don't know if that's a good pull or a bad pull. I feel like it's kind of in the middle of the road, but I don't know. So 97 overall free safety. I wanted to get like 99 Vincent Jackson or Larry Fitzgerald or something, but I really do like Michael Griffin being there. But I understand if you want me to get rid of Michael Griffin because it kind of doesn't work because if you were trying to mimic my team, it kind of makes sense not to use Michael Griffin. But my actual free safety that I've been using is Glover Quinn up until my gameplay. Glover Quinn was my free safety. I did have Michael Griffin in my gameplay, but I'll switch that out if you want me to. Completely understand with that. Glover Quinn is one of the best free safeties that you can have. For the, I know he's been out since the beginning, but very good budget free safety. Other options at free safety, Michael Huff is a nice option. Also, Raheem Moore, if you want to go really cheap, 88 overall is a really nice free safety for the price. Or Thomas is another one I got for free from doing the solos. Now, let's go ahead and just work across here. Right outside linebacker, Mark Barron. This is an easy choice. I don't even know if there's a good choice alternative. The only one I can think of is Levante David's 88 overall. Team of the week, which is actually maybe a little better for a 4-3. It's very close depending on what you're looking for from your right outside linebacker, but Mark Barron, pretty easy. Now, if you are playing a 3-4 scheme, I would not go Mark Barron. I would either go Trent Murphy's 92 overall or Jarvis Jones 91 overall. Jarvis Jones probably does a lot of things similar to Mark Barron, so if you're looking for that type of player, I would say Jarvis Jones over Mark Barron in a 3-4. But just a heads up there. Middle linebacker, this one's easy. It's not. I don't even know if there's really good choices after. Manti Te'o, great coverage middle linebacker, a great option. If you use your middle linebacker, yes, you might go somewhere else, which I completely understand. But this is probably the easiest choice. Other middle linebackers that make sense here, Jarrell Freeman's 92 overall for a little bit more, definitely. And Stephon Anthony for really cheap. If you're looking to save a little bit, he's very cheap, I think about 4K, maybe even cheaper now, so that's a good option there. Or you can put Anthony Barr in the middle and be happy using Anthony Barr or someone like that. That makes a lot of sense as well. Left outside linebacker, I have no idea what to do here, so I just threw in Whitney Merciless here. Is a good player, but balanced, but definitely someone I want to change out. I don't really like usually playing people out of position. I know a lot of people usually put a right outside linebacker here because there's really not any good left outside linebackers. The best one I can think of is Nigel Bradham, his 84 overall. But even him, I've been trying to get, and I haven't seen a good price on him. Granted, I haven't tried too hard, but every time I look, it's always more expensive than I want to pay. So that's the choice I can think of. If you have a better choice, let me know. I am running a 4-3, so I don't know. That's the only guy I can think of. So left outside linebacker is up in the air, but that's who I'm playing for with right now. Strong safety, easy choice. I don't even think there's a question. There is a question. You can get a better player depending on what your budget is, but he's cheap. As you look at his at his stats, His speed is good. Acceleration, his pursuit is obviously coverage is not great, but he's a strong safety, so you expect that. Good power. So I really like me some Tart. Strong safeties that you could also consider that are a little more expensive. Landon Collins, 91 overall, and Morgan Burnett as well. His 90 overall, 91 overall, 92 overall. I don't know why I don't know that. I keep drawing a blank on that. But Morgan Burnett's card, also close to 10K, makes a lot of sense there. Now let's go ahead and talk about our defensive line. At right end, Vic Beasley Jr. makes a lot of sense as he is very cheap and a good right end. I think someone that I like a little bit better, 92 overall, Cameron Jordan for a 4-3. But I just haven't bought him yet. I just have Vic Beasley, and I kept him in there. But Cameron Jordan might be my choice in the future. But also another choice if you want to spend more, Brian Arakpo, 96 overall for 15K-ish. Makes a lot of sense as well. I do want to mention right end, one of maybe the only choice at right end. If you're running a 3-4 scheme, Akeem Hicks, his 93 overall, is one of the best 3-4 right ends in the game. And he's really cheap. So Akeem Hicks, if you're running a 3-4, make sure he's your right end. I know you might be tempted to run Vic Beasley but Akeem Hicks is the right call there. Defensive tackles, I have Kyle Williams and Roy Miller both go into my style, which I know played a big role, which probably shouldn't. But other defensive tackles you can consider in a 4-3. Chris Baker, his price keeps plummeting. As a 93 overall Redskin player, and then 90 overall, Jabal Sheard, Easter card, I believe he's 90 overall. Also really good cards here as well. If you're running a 3-4, the only option I have that I could think of is Damon Harrison. He is one of the best 3-4 defense tackles, and I think he should be on your team if you're running a 3-4. Left in, I have obviously Justin Tuck here, which I know is not a great budget player, but he's a great player. He's made a lot of plays for me, and I really like him. Justin Tuck, +2 block shed is kind of interesting. I don't know how much +2 plays a role, but I really like that. Moves his block shed up to 87, and all the other players up to as well. So I really like that as well. He gives you the style boost as well with the pass rush style. So I went Justin Tuck. Originally, I had Eric Armstead. With 96 block shed and 97 strength. Nice card, so he's an option at left end. But you could also go Robert Ayers, left end, 94 overall. Carlos Dunlap, if you want to spend a little bit more, about what Justin Tuck probably cost. Carlos Dunlap is a nice choice as well. If you're running a 3-4, Daquan Jones, 89 overall, is my only choice that I have listed, and I think that is about the only choice for a 3-4. So Daquan Jones makes a lot of sense in a 3-4. Now, corners. This is where I have not spent any time investing in because these are who I had on my team and I kind of went with it and I have a problem with what I went with, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I do have Jimmy Smith here. You should play with this card. If you haven't played with Jimmy Smith's Football Outsiders card, please do. Just try it out as a budget player. Just try it out. I think he plays phenomenal. He's my cornerback 2 and he makes a lot of plays. He's had a lot of interceptions. He's definitely had the most interceptions on my team, not even close. So I really like that. Darby's also did decent for me, but Jimmy Smith has been really good as my cornerback 2. Now, the problem I have biggest is that I have 2 Trufants here, and that's not cool. By my standards, I do not like having 2 of the same player, so I definitely want to change that. So I don't know why I didn't catch that originally, but I want to change that, and then I have Darby as cornerback 4. So I've been looking at other corners I could go with. I'm just going to list off some that might be a little bit better than what I have. Werner. That is about 13, 14, 15K. Makes sense. Logan Ryan makes sense for the Patriots. Aqib Talib, 88 overall. You can get for a really nice price. Under 10K for sure. And he's one of the better corners under 10K. Maybe the best corner under 10K. Princeton Mukamura, Campus Hero. Charles Tillman, 89 overall. Marcus Peters, 88 overall. A lot of good corners that I want to change with I just haven't made the change, and as you see, they're not really fitting my style anyway, only Trufant is. So I definitely could make that change, and I'm thinking about doing that. So that's definitely something I want to do. Corners are tough because the good ones are obviously really expensive, but I want to make some changes here shortly. All right, that's all I got. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button down below. It really does help the channel. The gameplay will be coming shortly with this team. Make sure to also check out my giveaways that I've been doing very frequently every other day. Subscribe if you're new. Chewbacca Lemma out.